Yo, what's good, y'all? DoseofDiallo back with another video on the channel, and welcome back to another discussion, y'all. We're here. We're talking about Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. And no, every time I come back to talk about this game, y'all are probably like, "Oh my gosh, here he goes, coming back to glaze this game," or go ahead to shit on this game way more than it's already getting shitted on. I'm here to do those same two things again. Y'all know how I am with this game. This game is very weird to me. I don't know. I think it's just the fact that I really wanted this game to be something that it's not right now, and it's making me like, I don't know, I guess it's making me feel weird about like live service games in general, which I already should have felt about before, because live service games are the bane arthropos, right, from Minecraft, if I'm not mistaken, the bane arthropos from to us, you know, like it's definitely like putting a different spin on how people really feel about live service games, and it's really like messing up the whole fact of there being a live service game that can work. Because I always thought Suicide Squad could work. It looked like it could work. The way that it played and the way that it was like being developed made it seem like it could work. Because I'm like, y'all are taking things from other games to make it seem like you've read it, you've done your research, you've figured out what not to do and what to do. So it's just upsetting to see now this final product, and we're in May, and this game's been out since February, right? Am I being right? I think I'm right. This game's been out since February, and it's just like, yo, still isn't much going on with the game. So it's like upsetting, because I really want to see something from this. Like, I don't know. It's but I have some things that I wanted to talk about. There was some stuff that they dropped on the dev updates, and that whole back-end maintenance thing really pissed me off too. We'll talk a little bit about that, so sit tight, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna start by talking about the dev update 2. I guess that's the one that's closer to the update that we're getting soon. And look, y'all, that whole getting the episode 2 update is definitely taking longer than I expected as well. I think it's just, if they're going to make it and have a chance of competing with like something like Fortnite or trying to think of other live service games that there are. I guess Brawlhalla, does that really count as one? I guess because they add characters in there a lot. And damn, what other successful ones do we have? Warzone. I guess Warzone's a live service game. Isn't that kind of successful? Successful? Y'all let me know. I'm not really too sure. I don't play those type of games, right? So I think the fact that they're adding like something new, I don't even know if it's new, because it could literally be the watchtower, like the little hack missions that we already have in the open world. So what I'm talking about is that they're planning on dropping a new type of game mode, or not game mode, but a new type of mission that gets to switch up like the style and how people play, and like other things that you can do just chilling in the open world, in the overworld, or whatever. It's called Out of Orbit, and it says that Brainiac is on the hunt. Words, what the hell? Brainiac is on the hunt for his next world to invade and is phasing in corrupted Justice League watchtowers. So from hearing that, it just sounds like that, you know, whenever you're doing the hack mission, you go to this one part of the I guess map, and you stand there and you go to these different types of like A, B, C, and you kill the enemies on A. She goes to that tower, she starts working on it. Kill the enemies on B, she goes to that tower, starts working on it, etc., etc. So I definitely think, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like that, but on a bigger scale. I just hope that it's different altogether, and we're actually seeing a change in the map, and that's what they're saving, and that's why it's not in episode 1, you know, stuff like that. And it also continues to say, by leaving these corrupted watchtowers partially phased in, they are invulnerable to attacks from the squad, which is where Hack comes in to lock them down and allow Task Force X to get to smashing. So that also sounds like the escort missions, because you go to this tower, you have to kill the people around there, then you're able to break it, like shoot the tower to dismantle it. So it's like, are y'all just doing the same thing, but it's a reskin, you know what I'm saying? And if that's the case, it's like, what the hell? That's not what we're saying, but it is what we're saying. We're saying, like, give the game more, like, life. Give it more, like, I guess, like, what's the word? Like, give it more, like, energy. Like, this is Rocksteady. We know what Rocksteady's produced in the past. So the fact that we even have to say these things for Suicide Squad is heartbreaking. Because, well, I don't even know if it's heartbreaking. I guess it's like, you don't know what to expect with these companies nowadays. There's a lot of companies and a lot of games that are coming out nowadays where they're just like stinkers. They're just not that great. So it's just like, what the hell are we really doing right now? The gaming industry just isn't on its best footing right now. And it just sucks because it's showing out what creativity is and what creativity will do for a game. Like, we see it with Stellar Blade. Let's do like a quick Stellar Blade glazing real quick. That game's phenomenal. From what I've seen, I'm working to get it, y'all. From what I've seen, that game is phenomenal. It looks like it will be a contender for some awards this year. So I'm excited to see games like that make it on a system because it's enjoyable. It's fun to play. You don't get a lot of that today. But we're going to go back into Suicide Squad. I went off on a tangent a little too long. Alright, back on topic here. So yeah, we were talking about the out of orbit. So the rest continues to say, Brainiac's forces will be assaulting Metropolis from 2 different dimensions at once. Enemies in the other dimension cannot be harmed, but will still disrupt your ability to destroy the corrupted watchtower. That means your squad will be switching between dimensions to take out Brainiac's forces, lock down all the control points, and ultimately destroy the corrupted watchtower. So when I hear that, I also think of the fact of like them saying switching between 2 different dimensions. I'm thinking that they mean you'll have 2 set of squad members in one and the other 2 in the other dimension. If that's the case, that's cool and that's a good switch up. That gives the game a little bit more, like, I guess, life. You'll add some life into that because it lets you know that, like, okay, so the 2 squad members that are in the other dimension, they can't hurt anybody down there. They're just doing crowd control. They're making sure that they stay away from the tower, this and that. While the ones in the regular dimension, the one that I guess like the main one, they're killing everybody. They got to get people off the watchtower and keep focus on the people that are like attacking on it, but they can damage them. So like that's a cool concept, but how long would that take to burn out? We don't know. We don't know how long it's gonna take to just be a regular old mission that we just are like, this is the same thing that we've done 1,000 times over. Because that's what they did in this in the first episode. They add a new mission. I mean, well, they added 3 new missions. The I guess the horde missions. You get to fight all these grunts, all these brutes, all these what's the other type of faction? Oh yeah, the superhero, the super powered ones. So you have all those different type of variations, and they're different type of game modes that just give you hordes of enemies to fight. You got all these enemies to just go crazy on. That's cool, but we know damn well it's gonna get tiring after like the first run through. So it's like, what the heck are we really doing here? Because is Fortnite like that? Does Fortnite have any things where it's like, oh, this loop is getting tiring? No, it doesn't. So that's what you want to see from this game as well. So it's upsetting that we're even doing that right now. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And then it's like, last week in the dev update, they were just talking about, oh, there'll be new weapons, there'll be new this, and that, and they were just showing off some of the stuff that there's even going to be in there. So I'm like, I guess that's cool. I guess that's interesting. And the fact that they're reworking all the Infamy sets and the corrupted items being put into episode 2, that sounds cool. The fact that there's going to be like a different type of set of items where, oh, they could be like infused with like some type of, I guess, like, you have to just break them down and they're just like, they do different type of damage. That's cool. I like that they're adding like different type of stuff to give the game life. We just have to see if it sticks. And thanks so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. We're just going to tie up with a couple little things. I hope you guys are enjoying the whole discussion things that we have, because I do like Suicide Squad. It just makes me so upset that this game is just not performing well. But it is what it is, because that just comes to show, that just happens whenever, I don't know, things don't, I guess, guess it's just like different type of things that's working. Because live service games never seem to work, especially when they're done with superheroes or stuff like that. And I can't wait until there's like new, because they're also adding new type of incursion mechanics too. So I want to just see like the stuff that'll happen in episode 2. I want to see all the new weapons. I want to see this new type of game, new type of mission style. You know, I'm looking forward to it. It's just I don't want it to be boring for me after like the first couple hours of playing it, because I don't know, like I have 30 hours in that game, so that goes to show I do play it. But I haven't played it in a while because I've been focused on playing other ones, because it's like I've already done everything. I'm at a satisfying mastery rank for myself. I think I finally reached like 100 something, so I'm cool with that. I'm just waiting for the next episode. Whenever I reach 100 and like these seasons, I've kind of come to the realization like I've done everything. I'm done. I don't need to do this no more. So it's just like I don't want it to be that continuing factor for these other seasons that's coming out. Oh, I get to level 100, I'm done, I don't have to come back and play. It's just like that's not what you want to see out of a live service game. Honestly, you want to see it continue to progress, continue to see more things put into it, and see where the story goes. That's another thing I want to talk about. Now when I say talk about, I don't mean like, oh, I want to shit on it and all that. I want to talk about the fact that where's the story at, because I want to see how we save the Justice League members. At this point, we know that we're saving the Justice League members, so just let us know how we're saving them so we can just move on from all this riffraff that's happening with this game and just enjoy it for what it is. Stay safe and take care, y'all. Peace!